Okay, guys,
in Ohio.
we could be having a tornado momentarily in the Lawrenceburg area. You're looking at radar right now, right along 50, moving into Lawrenceburg. We could be having a tornado potential here. There's actually two areas. I think we need a tornado warning now for Lawrenceburg. If you guys are in the Lawrenceburg area, you need to be seeking shelter. Okay? Seek shelter if you're in Lawrenceburg. This storm is going to produce a short fuse spin up right here. You see that? That is where we're seeing the potential here for a tornado. You can see right there. That tells me that we should have a tornado warning on that storm for northern Boone County into Hamilton County, and into, actually, northern Boone probably wouldn't be impacted by it. Look at this area down here, east of Rising Sun. So we've got two areas of rotation moving off towards the north and east at about, I'm going to go 50 mile an hour, okay? So there's actually several rotation areas here. So, these could quickly become tornado warned. This one's moving off. This one's moving off towards the northeast. So if you are in the, let's see here. Hang on just a second. If you are in Florence by 437, okay? 437 for Florence. If you are in Erlanger by 439, Edgewood 440, Newport by 447. Watching that area of rotation right there. That one's coming up. Now here's that area of rotation. We've got gate to gate. I don't know why they don't have a tornado warning on this. 70. That's almost a 100-mile gate to gate. So that's over Lawrenceburg. Anybody in Lawrenceburg watching? Anybody in Lawrenceburg would love to know. I think we got a tornado. I think we do. Moving off towards the north and east. Pretty much right over top of Lawrenceburg. Chevy at 444. White Oak 447. Okay, Laney says, yeah, it's crazy here. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you for that. Wyoming 455. Okay, Riley says there's no tornado. Okay, good. All right, cool. We're starting to get people coming on here. There's rotation. May not be a tornado, but it's close. It's close. Watching that area carefully. And you can see down here to the south, too, there's some spin. Right here. Approaching Union. A little bit of spin. Let's put a track on that again. That area of rotation now, just northeast of Greendale, near the Hidden Valley area. Watching that. And then this area here. So let's see if they so this whole line is now saying tornado possible. Yeah. Well, not the northern part of it at least. So got to take these areas here seriously over the next few minutes, and you can kind of see why there's a little bit of a spin there on the radar. It's kind of went away, and you see another area of spin trying to develop. Let me look at, there's all kinds of areas here showing up in Boone County. Let's look at Analyzer. You can see near Burlington. You can see near the, could potentially be an area of spin approaching Walton. Virtually this whole thing here is spinning. These are weak areas of rotation. Not ready to, we're close to a tornado warning there near Lawrenceburg. Rising Sun just got hit pretty hard. Okay. Strong winds, rain, what did you get? Here in right now here, I've got heavy rain. I don't have any wind, which is good. But it's quickly approaching. So you can see this area of rotation right here. And then there was an area of rotation, and I'll rock that back. It'll let me. Yeah, there we go. You can see it right there in between Lawrenceburg and Aurora. And it was in Lawrenceburg. That's when they issued the warning and said tornado possible. And now I'm watching this area east of Rising Sun. Watching that area now. No tornado warning, but definitely got some areas of rotation. Okay. Okay, Cody said he saw some rotation in Hidden Valley. All right, cool. Amy Henry says very strong winds in Madison right now. Those are probably behind that line. I'm going to take this full. Just got a report of at the Kentucky Mesonet, 56 mile an hour wind gusts there, close to severe. So, okay, there we go. All right. Seeing that area of rotation right here, and that's basically right near me. Very weak rotation. Very weak. Let me put you some roads on here. The other area of rotation went away. Pebble Creek Way, State Road 237, Camp Ernest Road, right in that area. State Highway 18. I think this is the that's the Oakbrook community there. Very weak rotation, but watching it, okay? Very weak rotation. So, severe thunderstorm warning, 60 mile an hour winds. Oh wow, okay. For till 4:45. That's for Boone, Kenton, Eastern Gallatin, Eastern Owen, Grant, and Western Pendleton counties. Severe thunderstorm warning till 5 o'clock. Tornado possible. Northern Boone, Northern Kenton, and now just Hamilton counties, as that severe threat has moved out of Dearborn County and Ohio County. Okay? All right, so let's see. Super strong winds in southern Grant County. Okay, so just coming back on here because whenever we have a storm that says tornado possible tagged, want to stay on it because if it becomes tornado warned, you'll know what's going on immediately here. And I've got the velocity view on, and I want you to note here. See this down here in Switzerland County. The velocity is showing 70 mile an hour winds. And I know some people near the VV area. If you're seeing some strong winds, let me know. It's interesting to see that. Now, southern Grant County, that is, I think Chris Miller is down there. He said there's strong winds. Seeing some strong winds on the radar right now. I don't know if it's verifying to 60, 70, but you're seeing those strong winds right now occurring. Just looking through this line here, strong winds are quickly approaching the Florence area. What I'm gonna do, I'm just kind of analyzing as we go here. This line is moving off towards the north and east at about 50 mile an hour. All right, don't do that to me. There we go. Let's track the leading edge of the stronger winds, if you will. If it'll let me. Okay, it's not going too great. All right, we'll go back to that in a minute. Let's go on a radar tour on Analyzer. And you'll see here on Analyzer the normalized rotation on the right and the regular radar view on the left. Mason, Williamstown, just north of Corinth, you're seeing some gusty winds. The blue area here would indicate where you're seeing the strongest winds occurring, okay? That's what we're tracking here on the radar. Boy, there's little spots where there could be rotation all along this here. Let's go up further north. You can see here, gusty wind potential. Verona, up through Richwood, Devon, Florence, really... that's already east of me. Not seeing strong winds here, so wouldn't even say we saw 20-mile-an-hour winds out of that. So some people are and some people aren't. Could be seeing strong winds. Addison, Taylorsport, up through Harrison, Cleves area. Maybe some strong winds near Riley, Oxford, and West College Corner. Overall, didn't get much out of that. Okay, so I don't know if the severe thunders... I don't know about most of you guys, but I don't know if you had... So the winds are strong in VV, Dana's saying. Strong winds. I think it's Elsra. I hope so. In VV. So, okay, so once you get past... I'm starting to hear the wind now. As I was talking about it not happening. Once you get past this line, you've got these winds here, 60, 70 mile an hour, I believe. Oh, yeah. Wind's picking up now. It's behind this. Winds kicked up a lot here in Glencoe, Owenton line. Bit of blue skies, northeast winds aloft. We got a new warning. Okay, this is a new warning for 70-mile-an-hour winds. Let's listen in.
The National Weather Service in Wilmington has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northern Kenton County, western Bracken County, Campbell County, Pendleton County, eastern Hamilton County, Claremont County, northwestern Brown County, until 5:15 p.m. At 4:34 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along the line extending from Finneytown to 9 miles south of Williamstown, moving northeast at 70 miles an hour. Hazard, 70 miles an hour wind gusts. Source, radar indicated. Impact, expect considerable tree damage. Damage is likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Locations impacted include Cincinnati, Covington, Norwood, Fort Thomas, Newport, Blue Ash, Loveland, Reading, Montgomery, Madera, Alexandria, Wyoming, Highland Heights, Milford, Taylor Mill, Bellevue, Deer Park, Dayton, Southgate, and Falmouth. This includes the following interstates: I-71 in Ohio between mile markers 1 and 16. I-75 in Ohio between mile markers 7 and 13.
So, these storms have been labeled as severe thunderstorm warning with considerable damage. Some places are seeing that. I really need verification in central eastern Boone County, Grant County, down up through Hamilton County. Are you seeing winds of 70 mile an hour? Are they considerable? Are you having any damage? National Weather Service is going with 70 mile an hour winds with these storms. So would be interested to see, whenever we have it, the orange polygons flashing red, that means considerable damage is likely in the flashing polygon areas. So National Weather Service putting that out there for destructive winds. Where the destructive winds, I think, are occurring is near Sparta, VV, into Switzerland County, which is gradient winds. It's not with this line moving through. Very, very interesting to see them go ahead and issue severe thunderstorm warning for 70 mile an hour. And I've been I've been talking about, the potential here for some damaging winds all day. It's scaring me to death. Another flood warning. We'll have those for quite a while. But I am not seeing here on radar, even on the terminal radar, where we're seeing 70 mile an hour winds with this line. Maybe a 60 here or there, but where the strongest winds are occurring are actually behind this line. And we've been talking about the gradient winds that will occur behind the line. They will be significant. You're probably seeing very strong winds in western Grant County, maybe now western Boone County, Gallatin, Switzerland, Ohio, Dearborn County. You're probably seeing very strong winds. Cameron says it's in Dillsboro starting to get windy. Chris, you said the electric is starting to go out. I think you posted where you were earlier. Southern Grant County. Yeah, I'm seeing the strong winds there for that storm in southern Grant County. So near between Corinth and Williamstown, seeing really strong winds here on the radar. We can switch that over to velocity view. You can see near Corinth, 56 mile per hour. Some of these pixels here showing up to 70. So pretty strong winds in that particular area. Okay. But behind the line is where we're seeing the strongest winds. 70 mile an hour wind near Patriot, it's saying. 21 Yorkville, winds got heavy. They're calm. Just north of Corinth. Yep, so this is correct here on radar. So very strong winds up to 60 just north of the Corinth area. Not seeing anything that looks severe in Boone, Kitten, Campbell County, and neither Hamilton County. Now Patriot starting to see those strong winds occurring. So this area right in here is seeing strong winds. These are not with any thunderstorm activity. So, once these storms push through, and it looks like the Mesonet in Owenton reported a 67 mile an hour wind gust. So it looks like that was near Corinth as well, that same area. So I believe that's why they issued the severe thunderstorm warning for 70 mile an hour winds. I think that's why they did it. Okay. Just checking some other information here. So those are the strong winds, I think, right now where they're occurring. Greendale, Indiana. Lawrenceburg and Dearborn County is calm. Not even a slight breeze for the last 10 minutes. Okay. So really don't know why they bumped that up to 70 mile an hour. I would have done it for Grant County, but I wouldn't have done it for the entire line. But okay. So let's watch these gradient winds kick in, because that's going to be the show. Okay, that's going to be the show. You can even see on radar how strong these winds are going to be. You can see these wind-driven showers on the radar. So they're coming, and they're going to be very gusty through the remainder of the evening. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can pull up the winds again. These are wind gusts around the area, and you'll see These aren't reporting. Let's see if I can pull it up on the other radar view. There we go. These are all of the gradient wind reports so far. 63, 71 just west of Richmond, 68 near in Franklin, Kentucky, Springfield, 60 mile an hour, 70 mile an hour in Shelby County, 70 in Louisville area. So very strong winds behind this line, but these storms are not producing 70 mile an hour winds, okay? They're labeled as that, but they're not. So that is where we're at right now. There'll be a couple areas that see it, like down in Corinth. But as we go through the evening hours, gradient winds become the focus. 60, 70, maybe even higher mile per hour winds. Jeff's saying power's out. I expect a lot of people to have power outages, tree damage. As we go through the evening and overnight hours, this wind threat will start now in the area and continue through about 10, 11 o'clock tonight. Damaging winds up to, Amy's saying now in Dillsboro, which is where the strongest wind should be occurring. Just move through, and they're going to continue for the rest of the evening. So that's it. Okay, never mind. Let's take the new warning real quick.
The National Weather Service in Wilmington has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Campton County, Boone County, Grant County, Western Pendleton County, Eastern Gallatin County until 5:15 p.m. At 4:44 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Village Hills to near Williamstown, moving east at 45 miles an hour. Hazard, 70 miles an hour wind gusts. Source, radar indicated. Impact, expect considerable tree damage. Damage is likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Locations impacted include Covington, Florence, Independence, Erlanger, Edgewood, Ellesmere, Fort Mitchell, Village Hills, Highland Heights, Taylor Mill, Fort White, Williamstown, Crescent Springs, Walton, Crestview Hills, Park Hills, Lakeside Park, Oak Brook, Burlington, and Union. This includes the following interstates: I-71 in Kentucky between mile markers 64 and 77. I-75 in Kentucky between mile markers 144 and 190.
Okay, so I don't know what they're doing. They just issued a severe thunderstorm warning. Maybe they're issuing it. I don't know what. I have no idea what the National Weather Service in Wilmington, Ohio is doing, but whatever. Severe thunderstorm warning has been issued again for the same areas until 5:15. They may be issuing it because of the strong winds being reported behind the line, but that's what the high wind warning is for, so that really doesn't make sense. So yeah, don't know what's going on, but we're gonna leave it at that for now. I mean, the line has already moved past the warned area. I mean, there's some strong winds in here that are gradient. They are not with the line, so I don't know why they're going with a severe thunderstorm warning, considerable damage, 70 mile an hour winds, but that's, I don't know. Okay, that's it for now. I'll keep you updated. Any other warnings coming through, I just want to check your reports one more time. Versailles getting strong winds. Winds are very strong in Dry Ridge, between Crittenden and Dry Ridge, and that is the winds behind the line. Okay, so I guess they're issuing the severe thunderstorm warning for the reports for the winds behind the line. I don't know. They didn't tell us. So, all right, that's it for now. I'll keep you updated.